Go. Hello. How are we? Now I feel like I'm relatively centered. When I have cat, I feel like I need to move my reading chair. she's just so curled up in a tight little ball. Catherine, welcome on in. Frosty's avatar is brutal. What happened? What did they... Wait, they have... Oh, yep. In the bouncing around. Okay, yep, I'm on top of it. I was very distracted by the fact that our background was incredibly skewy. Chelos, we're doing well. It's been a busy work day, but we're here. If you can't tell, and that's fair enough if you can't, because it's been weeks. We shifted up the team a little bit. We've still got Cuddly's little child in our team. But I essentially like trained them up because I'm like, I don't know if there's gonna be like a steep like bad guy curve all of a sudden, so we might be over leveled. But if I'm being very honest, I'm ready to finish this game. I'm ready to finish it. So we have an Arcanine, we have Pachirisu, we've got Child of Quokka, we have Coastal, which is now, used to be a Rowlet, but is now a full-fledged Decidueye, a kickin' chicken. We have Ambipom and Togekiss, who's having a little nap. Good for them. It's always interesting to get to that point. Yeah, it was one of those, I mean, like doing like a bit of like leveling up whatever on the train was fine because it's like, just, let's go do that. But then I was like, I'm ready to finish. And there's a furret up in the corner. So I think when we left off, we still had one more of the lake Pokemon to deal with. So let's go deal with it. Hang on, are we, what? Oh no, that's experience points. I thought we weren't not leveled up. I thought we weren't healed. I was like, hang on a second. Animan, where are you headed? The last place that we can go. Let's go. Let's get it crack-a-lackin'. Good luck with the catch, Chelos. Good luck with the catch. Now, let's pull up our smartphone. We want to get over there. So if we fast travel first. And then, oh, there it is, this way. If I swap to Nuzlocke. Then we climb. Beautiful. The only way is up, baby. Glorious. There they are. Touchdown. Let's go. Do you know about Lake Valor? It's said to have been formed by a volcanic eruption, much like Lake Verity. I think all of them were volcanoes. Though there are also other theories that say it was carved out in the midst of a Pokemon battle. This lake is protected by the Pokemon Azelf. When Azelf took flight, the will to do what needs doing was born in people's hearts. That's what the legend would have us believe. Why do so many people only have one eye? Do you know what it makes me think of? It makes me think of Dr. Blight from Captain Planet, because she always had that massive fringe. Oh, bad guys. They're so good. God, I love that show. That is a set of DVDs that I like lost in a breakup and devastated. But life continues. Oh, cave appeared where there was none, as if just for Jack. This is the third time they've seen that happen. So I don't understand the surprise. First time, sure, lose your mind. Third time, You're like, oh yeah, of course you made a hole magically appear. Here we go, Jack. I imagine strong Pokemon could wait inside, protecting the Pokemon of the lake. Take care. Follow. You're a little bit useless. Okay, last one. Let's see what we're up against. Oh, that's a spiky fish. That is a spiky fish. Send the small child into danger again. Of course. I will never go back and try and figure out what the trigger words are for that video. I know Clever Girl is one of them. To my memory, Clever Girl's the only one I said. But then, like, danger probably triggered it? It's hilarious. Watch it, Jack. I've heard about this one from my grandfather. Those quills, they're venomous. Is it the purple? Did the purple give it away? Because it's the purple for me. That just screams poison. Now I think we want to change... I don't think I have anyone particularly good at poison. So let's just put Ambipom at the top. Let's go. Let's throw down Pincushion. Fishimi! Let's go. Just out here do some extra, well, why not? Okay, so we're level 84. This fish, Overquill. Nice play on overkill. I like it. Hey, AP Streams, how you doing? Welcome on in. This should be... Oh, there we go. There's some super effective. Let's do it. Okay, like we're over leveled, but we're still not like... We're not a god, which is okay. Excuse me. How rude. Okay, fabulous. Other than at work, yeah, that's, I mean, I feel like that's essentially been a lot of my days over the last few weeks. It's like, yeah, things are good. How's work? Don't ask me about work. They're busy. They're busy. That's my Jack. You feel a mysterious presence. Oh, hello, little adorable. How you doing? Now, do you have a little... Oh! Show to me unyielding will. Strike me if you can. It's like, hit me. That's the best shrine alpha to fight. The easiest. Yeah, I was like, that was relatively straightforward. It was very, very straightforward. I thought we were just gonna get presents. This thing wants me to... Oh, okay. Did those bombs just appear out of nowhere? I guess you meant to throw them at yourself. I mean, is it gonna... Oh, hello. Oh, you little... Oh god, am I just gonna have to 3-throw this? Is he gonna be like, you suck? We hear a voice inside our head. So why do I want to say moisturize me all of a sudden? Will you abandon this folly? I didn't tap out. I'm not through yet. Maybe we just have to keep trying. Okay, if you're just gonna teleport every time I start throwing, okay, it's a test of our will. Do we have the will to keep going? It seems you had best give up. Will you continue regardless? Yes. I'm assuming this is the test, that we just keep trying. Keep trying till the very end. Okay, so if I go adjacent to the little sucker... This is the anti-ADHD boss. If you give up, just the gage's end. Because you didn't complete the final task, the world ended. Game over. Give up. You struggled in vain. Will you yet press on? Yes. Oh, is that good? Oh, I was like, is that good enough? I feel like we're just about to get the pity vote. He's like, oh, you tried. Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more. Okay, here we go. That's so funny. But we have all three pieces now. We have Azelf's Fang. There she goes. Looks like our lake's journey is complete. That was meant to be an Adamant's voice. Okay, let's go. I keep waiting for Volo to lock us in a cave or something. Still don't trust him. Still don't trust him. Let them have this segment. It's the most relevant Lake Guardians will ever be into the meta. This is true. This is true. I don't really legendary hunt, and so I'm like, oh, I know they exist. I don't think I've ever caught one. It seems we've finished the 3 lake trials. If I remember correctly, we were told to then head to the Shrouded Ruins. I don't know what could await us there, but I'm always excited to explore some ancient ruins. Let's be on our way. Oh, are we just... Okay. Well, I'm glad I didn't have to... I'm glad I didn't have to organize the trip. The Shrouded Ruins. Mist is so very good at obscuring things. It's long been said to blur boundaries. If we were to somehow bring together the world of humans, the world of Pokemon, and the world of myth, then maybe we need a setting such as this. That being said, what are we meant to do now? Seems I've made it in time. I can't remember the voice I gave Kikita. Showing up only when the time's right, huh? With age comes wisdom, I guess. Sure, Adamant. I had the aid of a rather remarkable Pokemon, if you really wish to know. Did Abra teleport her? Right. How do we make this red chain? I would hardly know. We speak of a divine instrument, one said to be capable of binding the very world. Do you really imagine it can be forged by mortal hands? I don't know. We've crafted a lot of stuff during the course of this adventure. Then what are we doing here? We don't have any more time to waste. Well, that was a swing. Hello? Oh, they're gonna do it. That makes sense. That makes sense. It's like, hey, we couldn't help but notice you have no idea what to do next. We'll do it. Ah, the Pokemon of the lakes. I mean, that's not ominous at all. Are we gonna close the rift with a hula hoop? Because all I see is hula hoop. Just imagine him like swinging. It's like, what are you doing? I'm saving the world. Oh goodness. Okay, let's go. No, more exposition. So it was true. The packed out people that passed down for all these generations has been kept. At last, I can set this burden aside. You've succeeded once again, Jack. Yet, things do not seem to be going so well for the rest of the world. What's that supposed to mean? I mean, look at the sky. I've had some news from my fellow merchants in the Ginkgo Guild. It seems that the commander is going to forego waiting for our investigation to finish. He plans to clown Mount Coronet himself. Okay. That's gonna go poorly. What's he thinking? Even if he makes it up there, what can he do against a giant rift in space-time? Well, he doesn't know yet. He doesn't yet know that our Jack has managed to get the red chain now, does he? That's right. We've got to let him know that it'll be all right now that we have the red chain. Even the commander should see reason then and call off this foolhardy plan of his. I don't think so. Plot needs to progress. It's only going to get worse. Okay, so hang on. So we've been let back into the village, or we're just forcing our way into the village? You're... What are you looking at? Jack? Oh, hang on, no, Valley Girl. Welcome back. It's been grim here. We in the survey car hardly even speak to one another lately. But with you back, maybe Captain Celine's appetite for potato mochi will return. Anyway, wait here a minute, will you? I'll go and let the captain know you're back. I mean, we can go together. That's not the captain. Oh, my dear Jack. The professor has been awfully worried about you, Jack. Of course I was worried, but I don't think I could hold a candle to the distress you showed, Akari. That's blowing it out of proportion. I don't think it's appropriate for an adult to make things up just to hide their embarrassment. But where is the captain? Wasn't she coming along with you, Professor? She's buried under a mound of work, I'm afraid. We're to join her in the Survey Corps office. I love that they didn't they're like, we don't want to program her running down the street, so we'll just leave her in the office. If you're blowing things, of course holding a candle will be hard. This is true, Dragon. Welcome on in. Lovely to have you here. Pokemon! It seems her hands are more than full now that Commander Commodore's gone. He's not here? We know this. We literally just found this out. Also, there was a knockdown in the chat. We literally just found out he's climbing the mountain. We're like, what do you mean he's gone? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Well, he's set out for Mount Coronet with the security corps in tow. He's determined to handle this whole space-time rift business himself, including dealing with the Pokemon that's been spotted on the other side. I love that if you put this into the context of like a different game, if there was a rift in the sky and a being is spotted in the other side, I'm like, that thing is eldritch and it will kill everybody. So sure, go and stop it with a sword. Try your best. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. That's why I was filling in for the regular guards with Pikachu at the ready. Or it's the Fade and you need to close it. I mean, that's why we have the Hula Hoop of Destiny. To close the rift, I think. Well, we aren't getting anywhere out here. Let's head inside and report to the captain. Let's go. I love that we're just going to send the child up the mountain to face not only maybe an army, but also God. How appropriate. You're going to send the small child to close it? The Hula Hoop of Destiny, what did I miss? So when we like at the beginning of today, we did the final like lake challenge. And so we ended up with the red chain, which comes out less like a chain and more like a jewel-studded hula hoop. So I was like, it's the Hula Hoop of Destiny. Bring it on. The child we already exiled because they fell from the sky. Well, exactly. We're sending the child back into the sky. If you can go back through the rift and then close it from the other side, problem solved for everybody. And as Nightbot has just popped there, if you are lurking with us, hope you're doing well. Hope you had a lovely weekend. Hope you're tolerating the voice acting or lack thereof. I need to actually finish this. Red, I think we maybe finishing this. I don't know how much more there is to go, but like I think this Jack is the voice acting. I mean, we'll see. Do you mean living for? It's what I live for. So you managed not to die. Just quietly, this is, I think, the 5th time she's been impressed we haven't died. Just as I ordered. Well done. Thanks to you, Captain. Only because you told me not to. Celine, you're a cow. I kind of love her, though. I kind of love her. I have no idea what you're implying. All I know is Abra vanished of its own accord, inconveniencing me greatly. Before moving forward, I must ask. I assume that you are here again because you've managed to learn something of use? I've got this red chain. Oh, please bring out the red chain so I can show everyone the hula hoop. Show me the hula hoop. Show me the hula hoop. Go on. Goddamn. Maybe not. The only reason to like Celine is because of the voice you give them. Maybe. Are you aiming for a femme Alan Rickman? That wasn't what I was aiming for. It's the voice I essentially gave her was like the Duchess of My Dad Wrote a Porno. She turned up and I was like, oh, this is the Duchess. But yeah, hilarious. It's kind of a femme Alan Rickman. A legendary tool said to bind the very world. Commander Commodore is no longer here in Jubilife Village. We know. This is like the 3rd time we've been told this information. The Security Corps has been scouting the area near the space-time rift and then reported sightings of something on the other side. Something that resembled a Pokemon. Given that a Pokemon can be absolutely everything, including a set of keys, that's not saying much. I digress. Can we please break the 4th wall and just assume a universal narrator so we can move on? We're so close. We're so close to the ending of this. I just need to stick with all the voices. The commander made the decision to take the security corps to the mountains so as to prepare to fend off any possible threat. They were to make for the temple at the peak. I think we can fast travel there. However strong the commander himself may be, he should have gotten Jack to help. As the captain of the Survey Corps, I hereby order you to proceed as follows. Take out the commander. Hey, Bjorn, welcome on in. How are you? Lovely to have you in here. Jack, take that red chain to Mount Garnet, make your way to the peak, and put an end to all this. You are officially reinstated at your former rank. Thank you, man. Let's go. Your voices aren't the problem. I'm pretty sure. They're not the solution. What is keeping me from going? It's the repetition. They went up the mountain. Wait, they went up the mountain? Oh, are you sure they have to go up the mountain? Who's saying they have to go up to the mountain? Just go up the mountain. It's true. It's very, look. It's very true. I think the Muffin Man, that's 100% what this is. The only conversation rock climbers in real life will have. Just going up the mountain. We're just gonna go up the mountain. Oh, glorious. That's such Muffin Man energy, and it's so true. I think normally I appreciate a bit of repetition around mission stuff when the potential is there that you're like, oh hey, I'm doing this bit of dialogue, and then I'm gonna go do like 8 different side quests, and then be like, oh, what was I meant to do? The fact that this is all in a row and designed to be in a row, we haven't had the opportunity to go anywhere else. So it's like, you can only continue to hear this is what's happening. Ridiculous. Oh no. Oh no. I mean, oh yes, because we love clips, but oh no. I'm literally... Sure. Oh, hang on. How? Hang on. This is talking. It's cold, but I digress. Talk about digressing. Hang on. I think if I go over here. And then if I do this, and then if I do that, and hang on, is it going to, here we go, my goodness. Is it going to play audio? There we go. This is like the third time we've been told this information. The security corps has been scouting the area near the space-time rift, and they reported sightings of something on the other side. Something that resembled a Pokemon. Given that a Pokemon can be absolutely everything, including a set of keys, that's not saying much. I digress. Brilliant. Thank you very much, Red. Hilarious. Hilarious. Let's pop ourselves back over to here. Too funny. But it is. It's true. They're everything. Everything from, like, actual bird to a set of car keys. So we're like, oh, something that looks like a Pokemon. Do you just mean not human? Because I think that's what you mean. Which means it could be anything. Doesn't necessarily have to be. Doesn't necessarily have to be a Pokemon. Are you certain you can do that with the commander away? Yeah, Celine's in charge. She's like, if that fool wants to run up to the mountain, I will protect the village. If he didn't wish me to decide things in his place, then he should not have left me in charge here. Yeah, I dig it. Then I'll go as well. We're all in this together, we members of the Survey Corps. Come on down, sign up today. Naturally, no one suggested you should not. Okay, go to the peak. Let's go. Excuse me? No, I'm not being sidetracked. There's a whole Lucario in the lobby. That's wild. Okay, Adaman is at the gates. Let's go. Celine just reminded me of Cruella, and I don't know why. Well, when I was listening to the clip just then, I can't remember who I just thought of. I thought of someone, and then it went right out the other ear. Just wanted to share the good work. It's true. It's like we gotta tell you. I gotta tell you a little something. I'm just gonna crack open heaven, and hey, how you doing? There you are, Jack. Erin is already headed to Mount Coronet. How's things looking here? The commander is already at Mount Coronet. She has an Abra. She could teleport us all there. I'm just saying. He's already started up the mountain. He must be more reckless than that dignified manner of his lets on. Not that I can blame anyone for wanting to avoid wasting time. Well, all right then. Guess I'm going after him. I mean, we're all going. Let me go first, Jack. Why? If you were to show up with no warning, there'd probably be a fight. Also, you're going to declare that I'm arriving. I'm okay with that. Time's wasting. See you there. Who is the reckless one? Hello? Hey, you got run out of the village, right? But you still tried to find a way to help us? I mean, like, I'm a child. I'm not a jerk. That's right. Jack worked hard to get that red chain to help us. Too right, and a fine job he did too. The Survey Corps is always hard at work for the sake of everyone here in the village, as well as for the sake of our relations with Pokemon. Thanks! Here, take this! Oh, thank you? I feel uneasy that a child's like, here, this is to revive when you die. No problem at all. Enjoy your lurk, Red. Thank you very much for dropping by, and indeed, we'll definitely be heading into some spoiler territory. Your orders are 3. Celine, you just told us the orders. This is Muffin Man all over again. 1. Make for the summit camp, and from there, the Temple of Sinnoh. 2. Use the red chain to resolve this mess. And 3. Return here alive. I do get the feeling that once upon a time she sent someone out on a mission and she didn't say come back alive. So they didn't. And now she's like, I need to remind people not to die. Okay, this is looking ominous. I've heard the latest. So you've been accepted back into the Galaxy team, have you? I suppose congratulations are in order. Here, some max potions from me to celebrate. Thank you. The not dying is very important. This is true. It looks like the big moment is upon us at last. Us. Okay. Like, unless you're helping. But no doubt it'll be fine. After all, you worked so hard to earn that red chain. It's my experience that all the NPCs in this game are exceptionally lazy about their duties. So this is true. This is true. Both Adamant and Irida have headed to the peak as well. My good friend Jack, I wish you great fortune in the battles to come. I would truly regret losing one of our most beloved and loyal customers. Again, I have never bought anything from the Ginkgo clan, so hilarious bit of dialogue. It seems Carpento intends to use the Summit Camp as base of operations for this undertaking. As for me, I think I will set up shop closer to the temple itself. He's like, if you get up there and you need potions, I'm ready to buy, or I'm ready to sell. Well, 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 if it isn't Melly. Things certainly seem to have gotten out of hand. I can't remember the voice I gave Melly. Well, if anything goes wrong, the great Melly will be here. For moral support, at least. Okay, I mean, that's the least jerky thing Melly has said. Do I just straight up climb the mountain? Yep. Cool. Let's go. Melly was Australian. Were they? All I remember is that they were just like a bit of a jerk. I hate that NPC, my least favorite character. Yeah, Melly was not nice. Melly was not one of the good ones. Whee! Electabuzz? Oh, Electivire. No, thank you. Beautiful. Let's go. That's why I was surprised that you made them Aussie. I honestly don't remember. What have we got going on? A quillfish! You right, bro? This is the stone portal. I've been told not to let anyone pass, but really, I'm not sure what the point is any longer. Think you could go ask for me? Hey, I can't remember why I'm on guard duty, so if you can go and ask why, if you can break the perimeter and go and ask why I'm on guard duty, that'd be great. Okay. Impenetrable fortress penetrated. Oh, this isn't spooky at all. Oh, who is here? Who is that? Oh, it's Potato Mochi Guy. Hey! Why did you come?
Yeah, baby! Woo! Yeah, baby! Yeah!
Congratulations, AP streams. Very nice, very nice. Enjoy Quillfish. Benny! It's kind of weird that, like, I'm gonna go fight God, but let me take the local restaurateur. Oh, still alive and kicking. Sorry about having to shutter the wallflower. I'd much rather be there now, serving up some freshly grilled potato mochi. But that taskmaster Kabuto's gone and left me to oversee our food supply. He always finds a way to put even those old bones to work. While I'm handling it, I suppose I'll handle you as well. Time we got rid of you once and for all. I'm sorry, is Benny a secret hater? Benny's been feeding me poisoned mochi the whole time. He's like that little kid that fell from the sky. Let's get rid of him. His fire hurts my soul. They made him evil. He's supposed to be a cuddly grandfather. Quokka, welcome on in. Yeah, this is a plot twist I did not see coming. Are you serious? Say it isn't so, Benny. I'll make myself plain. As Commodore's right hand, I'm charged with executing all the gritty deeds Commodore can't or won't do himself. I gave him my word I'd get rid of any fools that might dream of getting in the way of his plans. And besides, it's not just Commodore who longs to live in a new home, free of fear or strife. His dream is mine now, too. You've been my smoke... Oh, you've seen my smoke bombs before, right? Well, this is how you're meant to use them. Oh, I'm sorry. He's been a secret ninja the whole time? When I heard you managed to quell those nobles one after another, did it ever make my blood run hot and my heart pound? At last. One final opponent worthy of my great ninja techniques that have been left to molder all these long years. This is bonkers. This is actually, you have 4 Pokemon? Dude, why have you been running a restaurant this whole time? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Benny, I hate to tell you, you're the left at best. You're not the right hand man, you are the left at best. Shadowclaw, let's go. Let's get this party started. Oh, sorry, Benny. We are a bit leveled up, and I'm okay with it. You son of a gun, not close combat. How very dare you. He's gonna push over. Yeah, I'm getting that. I am getting that. Hang on, wait. Oh, I don't have anything very... Okay, air cutter. Air cutter? What typing is Sneasler? Can I check? What are you? Fighting and poison. Okay, so like not ice at all. That's weird. But let's go. Yeah! 2 can play at that. What else you got, Benny? What else you got? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Can you two not give each other like a stomachache? God of War. Great, great. She's tanking. Tackle. Why don't you still have tackle? Let's go. Let's go. Oh no, so AP, we're definitely leveled up. So we haven't streamed in a few weeks, but I also just did a bit of grinding because I'm like, I'm ready to wrap this game up, and I'm glad I did a bit of grinding. Otherwise, we would have been in trouble. Because I think we were sort of like 52 or something. I fully admit we have access to all our items all the time. There's just something really insulting when one of the NPCs uses items and you're like, excuse me? That's our move. Okay, get it, lady. Okay, thank you, Toga Kiss. You know what? Child of Quokka, let's go. Crunch it. Yeah, Child of Quokka. Okay, what's Betty's last thing? Oh, okay. I mean, kind of impressive, but also rude. Crunch it! Crunch it! Oh no. Hang on, we should get... No. 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 My boy! Okay, okay. Oh, anyone that could do super effective is down for the count, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll heal them up. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. It'll be all fine. Punch it. There we go. Okay, so considering they took out 3 of our Pokemon, that does not bode well for whatever the hell comes next. I'm assuming we're fighting Kamado. Seems my ninja techniques will soon be consigned to history. I did not see you being the bad guy, Benny. Just casually out here killing Pokemon. They pass out. There's a difference. They're not dead. Just sleeping. Don't check. That was a big crunch. Exactly. A very big crunch. Very good, young one. Very good indeed. It's certainly a foolish ninja who tries to keep after a target they know they cannot beat. And to be honest, I don't hate you. Might actually like you after a fashion. At least for the skill you show in battle. He's like, you kicked my ass, so I need to respect that on some level. But listen well, Jack. Pokemon are truly...
I will remember you.
They're not. They're just sleeping. It's fine. Anti-aging cream under the eyes. He is old though. Like you're entitled to your wrinkles. Pokemon are truly terrifying creatures. Kamado and I saw our hometown burned to the ground by a maddened Pokemon running amok. But why was it maddened? Why was it maddened? Oh yeah, I forgot that we made a backup command for if someone put puppies. Was that part of the ASPN commercial? Not when we created it as a command, AP. I think I added it when we were playing Breath of the Wild because we were killing a lot of wolves, and everyone was like, "Oh, the puppies!" And I was like, "Oh, let's make a command." Okay, so the Pokemon burned it running around. Okay, yeah, we lost plenty of friends and comrades that day. I mean, yes, that would get you being very upset about them being, you know, brought into society. Elden Ring? Maybe Elden Ring. I feel like I have a vivid oh no, I think I have a clip of it. I think it is from when we were playing Breath of the Wild. Yeah. I was like, I remember, I think I was explaining it to Olive, I think. That's why Akamato came here to Hisui to try to build a new home where people could live free from fear. Yeah, but there's Pokemon everywhere. The lore is too deep. True. True. Yes. Why does this exist? I can't remember. But to achieve something truly great, you sometimes have to take extreme actions. Like killing a child? If, hypothetical as it may be, a Pokemon were to appear from within the space-time rift, Kamado might lose hold of his reason. Save Kamado from himself, by force if you must. Benny, you could have done this, bro. I'm just saying. 2 years, 5 months? Holy moly. Okay, so Alpha can calculate it, but Nightbot can't. But they're running off the same command. I don't understand. Anyway. Do that, and I'll stuff you full of more delicious potato mochi than a human stomach can handle. Benny, again, sounds like you're trying to kill us. It's like, we're gonna feed you so hard, you're gonna die. You're like, thank you, I think. Just grab a little bit of this. And, okay, we've never had an explanation to, like, the random murals. Now, oh, we're fully healed. Sick! Let me also... This is all getting a bit ridiculous. So let's heal. Let's go. Benny's a cannibal. Probably. True. Is Benny a bit cooked? Absolutely. Oh, hang on. Why did A-Ball not work? A-Ball's definitely still alive, I think. Or maybe you need to do Command A-Ball first? and then put the question after it, because I think if anything, it responds to the able command rather than whatever the question may be. Not to break the illusion. Also, massive thank you. I need to drink something. I'm doing a lot of talking. Massive thank you to Chalice, Catherine, and Olive for supporting this month's donation that was made to Red Nose Australia. You're all amazing. Thank you very much. You can see the amazing stuff that they do there. And then next week is another not-for-profit. And Nightbot is asking the question. True. I know we need to make a hydrate. Everyone else hydrate. Take any medicine if you need to take medicine. Do a med check if you need to do a med check. All that stuff. It's September next week. It is September next week. It's September on Sunday. I know time moves the same all the time. However, it feels like it's been going especially fast. Pebbles? Pebbles? I feel like I missed something. AP. This is it. Have you brought everything you need? I mean, I feel like I probably need more potions, let's be honest. How much money do I have? Oh, 100,000. We're good. We're good. What are these? Daily save, daily top up, delete quote, disable command. Some of these are crazy. Time is relative, ask Einstein, in truth. Red Nose Pit charity? No, Red Nose Day. Red Nose Day. Did I write Red Nose Australia? Yeah. Okay. No, you scared me for half a second. I was like, what? What did I put in that message? But too good. Too good. Last quote. What do we got? Quotes must be enabled. At least one quote must be added for this feature to work. Oh, we do have quotes. Maybe, hang on. Now I'm concerned. Well, it just, there we go.
Who's that Pokemon?
Set user title. Yeah, some of those. I feel like because those list of commands are a mix of like Nightbot stuff and then I think stuff that's in Twitch. Because some of those I definitely have not made. But that's all good. Life continues. Dad left something in the trunk for me, like a body. Some of the quotes are wild. Let's just put that out there. Some of the quotes are wild. There's a Flappy in the chat. Let me purchase some doodads. We have 60 revives. That should be enough. A max potion. We have 19 max potions. How many can I buy? 57. That's excessive. Let's buy 30. Thank you very much. 60 should be plenty of revives. Use to fully restore the max HP of a single Pokemon and cure any status conditions. Let's just buy 11 of those. Okay. I feel like the fact that Volo is here selling stuff means this might be the end. Maybe. AP, you're on a roll. Too off with this shit is very Jack. Oh, hang on, what's the... Oh, I'm too off. True. Okay. I don't know how this is gonna go down, but let's go. You brought the red chain. Jack, you're the only one who can stop whatever is unfolding atop the mountain. That Pokemon that's apparently been sighted through the rift, I think it might be Almighty Sinnoh. But Commander Kamado stopped us from heading towards the temple. Well then let's throw him down the hill. It's doing terrible in the last stream I was watching you had it. It's like the good old PCG is it's a fickle mistress. Sometimes it's like, here's all the Pokemon, and sometimes it's like, no Pokemon for you. Oh, it's people from the core. Oh, I got too close.
My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Prepare to die. Here we go. Why are you in a full suit of armor? You can't dodge out of enemy attacks in a full suit of armor. I'm just putting it out there. Oh, Jesus was angry with me. Yeah, true, true. I've heard that this red chain of yours will bind the world. I assume that to bind the world means to hold the world together, keeping it as it is meant to be. A welcome idea, but can I truly put my faith in such tales? Trust me, old man. He's just gonna be like, no. What? Do you think even the red chain is some trick on Jack's part? He worked mightily to get that thing, and I should know. I was with him the whole time. I saw him rise to the trial set by the 3 Pokemon of the Lakes. If he somehow concocted all that on his own, then what hope do we even have anyway? Yeah, exact. That's so true. He's like, hang on, you think he conspired with these amazing Pokemons for this entire, trick? Then you're screwed if that was the case. Perhaps you are right. But if I were to simply place my faith in this boy, and that faith were to be betrayed, then how could I possibly face my people? Then work together with us. Should something go wrong, I'll take complete responsibility. Let's go. Tina Arena's chains turned 30 this week. Stop it. Stop it. Making me feel older. Abby and chains. Where have they all come from? If someone wants to smack, thank you very much, Catherine. I was like, if someone wants to smack Julie with a hammer, go for it. Fine, enough. Let fate decide what happens next. Whichever of us is stronger will prevail. Face me with your Pokemon, Jack. Today we battle in earnest. Fine, fool. You want to throw down? We will throw down. I don't encourage violence, but... Okay. What you got, bro? Braviary. Oh, because it's psychic. I was like, wait, what? Claw strong. Oh, come on, bro. That's fine. I'll hit him again. And I'm assuming they only get to use 1 potion. So I think we're good. I think we're good. Let's go. Everyone's healed. We're all good. Excuse me? We need a what? What do you mean? Why are we banning me? Who in the holy Snorlax? That was rude, bro. They clearly did an empowered one because I get 3 goes. Mud in the eyes. More mud in the eyes. Obscured. Never mind. What the hell? He's like, you know what my team needs? My team needs a 10. Okay, fine. Let's go Coastal. Let's go, little bad boy. Triple arrows. Pew, pew, pew. Beautiful. Done. Done. No, a Jack Band emote. Oh, gotcha. Wow, gonna need to... gonna have to commish something. Not very effective. Leaf Blade it is. Hi-ya! Sorry, Clefable. I love you, but damn. Oh no. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Oh, you brought a rock to a grass fight. Silly, silly, silly. Okay, Carmino, are you gonna come to your senses now, buddy? Oh, Coastal got big and buff. Oh my god, right. It's true. Look, we were heading into the end game. They couldn't stay a Rowlet. I'm like, I need you to be a bit more powerful. Magically, he'll be on your side. I think so. Okay, the weather is picking up in the game. Any Pokemon that threatens our life here must be eliminated. Chill, bro. Just breathe. It's gonna be okay. I think that was the healing noise. So I think at this point in the game, after a big fight, we're just getting healed. Because it's like, you're screwed if you do a gauntlet. So we're just gonna heal everyone all the time. We truly are a force to be reckoned with. I mean, I'm a force that can't be reckoned with. That's what we just figured out. Okay, when he just like got onto his knees, I was like, is he gonna be like, kill me? I'm like, no. I mean, death gets talked about a lot in this game, but I seriously thought for a hot second, like, I don't deserve to lead my people. Take me out. And you're like, it's fine. It's fine. It's all okay. I was like, what is happening? Oh, okay, good. I'm glad to know I wasn't the only one that was like, excuse me? Oh, okay, sure. The fates have decided. I concede, and I apologize sincerely for doubting you. There are other reasons for it. Golly, you're killing me. Commander, get off the floor. I know I have no right to ask it of you any longer, but please use that strength of yours for the sake of the Galaxy Expedition team. No, for the sake of the Celestica people and all the Pokemon living in Hisui. Catherine, that's gold. Jeez, mister. What reasons? Pokemon takes a real different direction. Yeah, you're like, oh, this is, what's the rating? Oh, this is why this is the rating. Okay. Don't you worry, Commander. We've got the red chain. I feel like the chain's gonna get snapped in half like a twig. We seem to be very... It's fine. We've got the chain. We've got the chain. It's fine. I feel like it will not be fine. I saw that. I haven't been, because work has been redonkulous, I haven't been able to catch any streams lately. And so I saw it on Patreon. So I'm assuming they're taking a bit of a break, which is fine. Ebbs and flows, baby. Ebbs and flows. Okay, this can only go well, right? This can only go well. Oh, here we go. It's ad break time. They are not sure how long. That's fine. That's fine. Sometimes you just need to take a break. But yes, there's Frosty. I'll wait for the ad break. I'll have a drink. Anyone who is subbed, thank you very much. Have a drink while we wait for the ad break to end. Delish. And then we will read through this delightful treat that Frosty has given us. Now, a verse from our collective tale. In Jack's stream, the chat's a wild scene. Quokkas plead for cookies, a Pokemon machine. Child of Quokka with a fat ass does fight, while Nightbot's commands take flight. Benny's trust is in question. Cannibal vibes? Quotes broken, commands jibe. Flappy court, RNG's wrath. Jack with the fingers leads us down this path. Charity shoutouts, Discord invites. In this endgame stream, we find our delights. Frosty, that was amazing. That was 10 points. That was amazing. Child of Quokka with a fat ass does fight. It's gold. Just gold. It's my favorite perk of this job. It's just watch streams all night. This is true. This is true. If you're able to. When work is less busy and I'm doing like more administrative stuff, I can usually have something on in the background. But yeah, lately it's been meetings, meetings, meetings. What the heck is... Oh, that's the electrode. I was like, what the hell is that? The Braviary and the... Oh, these two are the very wrong size. Are we gonna fight Arceus? I'm gonna put... Whoa, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Let's try that again. I'm gonna go Coastal first, mainly because they are both the strongest, but they also have this, like a move that can enhance critical. What are we doing, gang? Oh, okay, we're all just hanging waiting for me. I think I saved before. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Put it on a t-shirt, I'll wear it back. Works maybe 1 hour of doing anything for 3 days of my work week. That's handy. That's handy, AB. That's handy. It's time to use the red chain. Let's see what it can do. Hold on a sec. My head. Something's talking inside my head. The lake Pokemon? You hold the red chain. Try to catch me then, human. Are we gonna catch a god? Adaman, what are you saying? What do you mean catch you? Almighty Sinnoh? I think Almighty Sinnoh just spoke to me. It's telling me you hold the red chain. Try to catch me then, human, for the fight to come. Hey, Munchkin, you just had dinner. What's up? What's the plan, Jan? You coming up here? You coming up here? Yeah, you gonna hop in here? Hop up. Good girl. Hi. Okay. Praise the sun, indeed. Take these. Take these. Sorry, wrong voice. Hey, are we gonna jump into bed or are we gonna... I need to... My other hand needs to access the controller. Is that okay? What's the plan? All good?
Who's that Pokemon?
She's just gonna go heal herself up again. Fair enough. It's a hard life. It's a hard life. It's real difficult. She does not care. She does not care a hoot. She's like, whatever. Ooh, we have an unknown. G? Some of them I can't read. I will happily say I have unknown dyslexia. Some of them I'm like, oh, I can't make that out. Check these. Ultra. Oh, we're literally meant to catch it? Okay, I'll give it a go. I'm assuming because we chose Adaman, it's gonna be Dialga? Well, you know what's great when the mountain is shaking? That's the appropriate face to pull. Yep. Lord of Time. Or is he Spades? I can never remember the two. Oh! Hula Hoop of Destiny! Let's go! Oh, the MacGuffin is McFucked. Great, great. Now, are we, Ruby, chill. Are we, oh, straight up battling. Okay. Wait, no, I put Coastal first. God damn. Okay, okay. I mean, Ambipom is huge. Not very effective. Super effective. Boom! Oh my. Oh, but you missed. Oh, how horrible that you missed. Let's do Shadow Claw, because we're meant to catch it. Or it's gonna kill it. No? Ugh, right through the chest. Okay. That was anticlimactic. I feel like this won't be the end. Can you imagine? Credits. Credits roll. And I'm like, oh, whoops. They'll actually be disappointed. I feel like it's not. The rift is still there. He caught it. It's particularly if you think, like, this is back, what, centuries? Thousands of years? Like, he just caught God. The red chain is shattered, but we owe the Pokemon at the lake our thanks for getting us this far. Yeah, that thing shattered immediately. Oh, well done, Jack, my boy. Masterfully handled. I was watching the whole time as you battled and caught your way to simply stunning victory. You truly are the pride of the Survey Corps. Looks like I taught him well. Sure. Wait. It's happening again. I can hear Almighty Sinnoh. No, it's called Dialga. Mighty Dialga is speaking to me in my mind. I love that telepathically it's like, stop calling me Sinnoh, that's not my name. Space-time is torn. Awful power spills forth. The frenzied one comes to fight. Now, human. Is this Giratina? Fight with me. Oh, fight with me, as in fight using them? You're telling me there's another one? Or is it... It's either going to be Palkia or Giratina. Frenzied sounds like it's Giratina. But the red chain smashed to bits. No way even Jack could tackle another Pokemon as strong as the last one now. So says you, buddy. Oh no. Okay, so it's, Palkia. Hey, bro. Yeah, but we have the last one now. Exactly. But now we own it. Retreat! Retreat! Also, we won. I was ready to throw down. I was ready to go. Oh, okay, we might still be going. All of you, we must vacate this. Oh, forget the fancy talk. Book it. Come on. We're all going to make it back to the summit camp while we still can. We need to leave before this other almighty Sinnoh decides it wants to fight us. But Commander, we can't just leave it here. You dunce. You won't be any use to anybody if you die up here on this mountain. What are you waiting for? I'm telling you, we've got to get gone. Oh, we are actually running away. I thought it was like, pretend to run away and then come back anyway. Hang on, so we just left an angry Pokemon on the top? Such dreadful power. I have one word to say to you. Coward. True. Very, very true. Such dreadful power. It's certainly beyond our current capabilities to survey such a creature. I'm amazed you even managed to stay on your feet before it, Jack. And did you notice the energy pouring out of the rift? It seems likely that a buildup of the same energy was what caused the strange lightning that threw the noble Pokemon to their frenzied states. Gotta harness your guerrilla tactics, indeed. Throw bombs, throw balls, throw Pokemon. I can't believe there really were two almighty Sinnoh after all. Guess that means neither of our plans was really wrong? I mean, also, neither of your clans were right. I must apologize from the bottom of my heart to the both of you as fellow leaders. You saw the truth that I could not. You never abandoned your trust in Jack. The hilarious part of this is these current day traders just view it as a normal Pokemon. Yeah, hey, very true. It's like, oh yes, that's just something to add to the collection. Meanwhile, they're like, oh no, we built our entire society around it. And to you, Jack, I acted on ill-considered presumptions and drove you from the Galaxy Expedition team, forcing you to face great hardship alone. actually, everyone was helping me on the sly, so I wasn't actually alone. And despite all that, you still strove to save all of Hisui. I mean, I currently live on the continent as well, so you could be selfish as well. Well, it's not like we just sit back and ignore the space-time rift. And we understood, Commander, that you had reasons to act the way you did. Cowardice reasons. Commander, might I suggest we return to the matter of hand? We've left things in quite a state up at that temple. That's the stuff, Mr. Professor. You'd rather face what's in front of us than dwell on the past, huh? Just what I'd expect from a real scientist. A dependable attitude indeed. Let us move on. No need to speak any further of my rash actions. He's like, I don't want to be... Let's not dwell on the fact that I really stuffed up. Not to mention my loss of composure. It seems that having Jack about has been good influence on all. I don't... Well, okay. Yeah, thank goodness you were here, huh? We'd have had no chance getting through this disaster without you. We're still not through it. How is he to keep fighting? The red chain has shattered. Relax. I've got a plan, thanks to what Mighty Dialga told me. Dialga, the Pokemon that spoke to you? Yeah, and along with its name, it also told me what we need. The Stone of Creation's beginning. The Chain of Red. The vessel of humankind's invention. What's the Stone of the Beginning? Because the vessel of humankind's invention will be a Pokeball, Chain of Red, so a bit of the red, crystal. Unite these three and calm the chaos now pervading space. Are we making a Master Ball? And finally, Mighty Dialga said it wants to go with us back to the temple. I'm gonna have to give someone away. That is a handy MacGuffin. This is true. Also, you only still choose to infiltrate someone else's mind. Yeah, exactly. Talk to me, bro. Talk to me. Well, the red chain we have at least. The pieces, anyway. I did collect them. And the vessel of humankind's invention, I dare say that might refer to a Pokeball. That's gotta be it. Well, what about that Stone of Creation's beginning part? Leon might have some idea. He's knowledgeable about stones and minerals. He even goes digging for ore sometimes. What a crazy fool! Digging for ore? Is that so? Then Warden Leon will be a fine resource to consult. And what are your thoughts, Professor Leviton? Do you have any idea what this stone could be? Oh, upon my word, perhaps I do. Jack, my boy, would you lend me those plates you received from Weird Ear and the others? The ones that Volo said had messages engraved upon them. Oh, all the plates. Oh, because we have them all, because we finished everything. Ah, just as I remembered. Here on the back of the Earth plate, it says, when the universe was created, its shards became this plate. I think this may hint to what we need. How do you mean? Don't you see? We must search for stone, or rather ore, I suppose, that shares the same material properties as these plates. In fact, I believe that Young Lian might know just where to find such a thing, as he said he's been investigating it at Volo's urgings. Now that you mention it, that Volo fellow's come around the diamond settlement asking about those plates before too. This seems like a lead worth following. It's decided then. Thus begins our search for the Stone of Creation's beginning. Although the name is rather a mouthful, wouldn't you say? I propose we call it Origin Ore. Sure. Let's find Origin Ore then. Irrita, may we ask for your clan's aid once more? Of course, I'll call Leon to the summit camp at once. I feel like it's a weird mix of conversation and then potentially fetch quests. I waited as long as anyone could reasonably expect, so I decided to honor you all with unsolicited visit. Be glad and rejoice. Now, Adaman, I see all those other louts have their little tasks to be getting on with. But what about the great Melly? Where's my role in all this? Oh, look at that facial expression. Shut up. You again. I'm your leader, Melly. Show a shred of respect, could you? Your task is to bugger off. Your task is to walk in a straight line and keep walking. Fine, whatever. Just hurry up and give me a job, great leader Adaman, and make it a good one. Nobody likes you. Back to your shrine. Yeah, back to your shrine. Off you go. You want a job? Fine. Your job is to support the others. All the other wardens are busy looking after their nobles and keeping the people of our clans from panicking. Take a hit. Oh, Adaman. Oh, you silly, foolish boy. Don't you understand anything? Everyone has work they are suited to and work they are not. And before I forget, it seems you weren't entirely useless after all, Team Galaxy Grunt. Well done, you. Can we push Melly off a cliff? Take this as a reward for your adorable efforts. Just my way of encouraging the little people. And you're all so little compared to me. You absolute person. They're such a jerk. And you're also tiny. I brought Liam. Yeesh, that ugly hat suits you as poorly as this important role does. I don't like this at all. They really wanted this fool to be his hate to like edgiest Gladion from Sunburn. See, but I don't mind Gladion. This Melly is just a piece of work. An absolute piece of work. I don't like this at all. I should be the one consulted for my wisdom. What wisdom, bro? Hisui's ores and stones are her precious resource. Since I was the first to realize that fact, it's only natural that I should be the first consultant. If you have a problem with it, perhaps you'd like to take it up with Cleavor in battle. With that bumbling ball of yours. Excuse me? That seems to be punched in the face a little bit. Sometimes you just, what is it? Sometimes, oh, I can't remember what the saying is. Sometimes I say that, and by, oh, it'll come to me later. It'll come to me in the middle of the night when it's not helpful to anybody. Excuse me, that bumbling ball is more than capable of zapping both you and that ugly bug of yours all the way back to your stupidly oversized tree. Shall we prove it to you now? Are you two done? Mally, give it a rest and play nice with the Pearl Clan folks once, would you? Bigger things are at stake here. End of the world, Mally. Get some perspective. Commander Shepard totally would. But Adama, everyone back home is all worked up about the fact you were spoken to by Almighty Sinnoh, Almighty Dialga, or whatever. This is the Diamond Clan's day. Be proud. Warden Leanne, if you would. Certainly. Then let us set out for once. We make for the primeval grotto. Sure. I love that we're just being... Oh, I thought we were going to get, like, teleported instantly there. Oh, okay. It's here. Let me... Thank you. I was like, let me fly. We're not walking there. Christopher Walken. Where do this grotto lead? Wait, is it? It's under? Can I slide? Let me slide. No, I said slide. Jesus. How the? Let me zoom. Maybe it's through here. I need a deer. Woo! Oh, there we go. I was like, I need an entrance. Oh! Will this be the ore? Let's go. If you're lurking with us, it's lovely to have you here. Hope you're enjoying the game. What a curious cave. I feel some extraordinary power here, as if the world itself was created in this very space. That's not a feeling that you would identify, even if you were feeling it. I'm just saying. What do you think, Leon? Taking into consideration my knowledge of ores, my skill at mining, and the strength of my Sligoo's moves, I think you'd better leave any extraction work to us, wouldn't you say? Gladly, go for it. We're going to have to ask you to stop right there. Is this going to be the Charm Sisters or the Luck Sisters? Oh, here we go. Ladies, it's the end of the world. Oh, come on, who's there? We don't have any time to waste with Clover? We haven't seen you since you walked out of the clan. Where have you been all this time? I don't have to tell you nothing. I don't think I gave them voices. Look, you can carry on digging out that treasure you're after, and then you'll give it to us. I don't know why you even look surprised. It's not as if you were hard to follow. What we seek may be as precious as treasure, but this isn't how valuable it is. We needed to restore this awful sky to normal. Ugh, that Earth's goody two-shoes act of yours is what made me leave the Pearl Clan in the first place. Enough. I don't care why any of you ran off to play Bandit, but I won't let you get in Leon's way. There are 3 of you and 3 of us. Let's go, Jack. You take Charm. Time to throw down. I bring good luck to my sisters wherever I go, and ill luck to anyone who crosses our paths. I'm the eldest, and I'll be on lucky charm, especially in this, the battle of a lifetime. Sure. Bring it on, lady. Bring it on. 2 Pokemon? Ha ha ha. Let's go. Okay. I see you right on. Giant monkey. Beautiful. Iron Tail. Oh, come on, bro. So close. So close. Shadow Claw. Next. Oh, Gengar. Gengar, why? Why, Gengar? Mud Ball. I didn't even buff its strength or anything. That's ridiculous. Battle decided. Well, you are rather formidable. So, well, you're a bit strong. Okay, they got healed again. Good. Come on, Clover. Why don't you come back to the Diamond Clan? Times are changing. We're changing. And we could really use someone as strong as you are. Are you joking? I've got no interest in living back in that place with all its stupid rules. Look, we'll let you keep your treasure this time, but you better do something about that sky. You're as strong as ever, Jack. Maybe you really can do something about that monstrous creature at the top of the mountains. But even if you do, the next time we meet, you won't be escaping without a beating. Remember that. Not a beating! Now everyone's got smoke bombs. Everyone's having a smoke bomby time. Honestly, those 3. What do they even come here for? I'll heal up everyone's Pokemon. The coin that I remember never hesitated to help someone in need, even if she was groused as she did so. I suspect they may be worried about us, perhaps even waiting to help. When do we get smoke bombs? This is true. You have to be an adult now? Oh, the worst. But enjoy, Cuddly. Enjoy. Thank you very much for dropping by. Fabulous. He's off to find cookies in the wild! I love that Frosty Tools remembers what people have talked about. I was like, oh, you were talking about cookies before? That must be where you're lurking. Then they should have just said so. What a pain they are, hiding all that attitude. Or hiding behind all that attitude. Because we dig. I was able to extract some of the origin ore, or whatever you want to call it. I suppose I better go with you, Jack. Thank you, Slugoo. I mean, I can be wild sometimes. Oh, can't we all? Can't we all? Ooh, original. Fabulous. I'm so glad we just got a single piece. That was surprisingly easy. Don't jinx it. You simply no. That was surprisingly easy. No, you simply failed to recognize my skill. You ought to be praising my hard work, honestly. It's like, it wasn't easy. I am just that good. I've been tamed in my aging years. Just less energy to go wild, as it were. I knew we could count on you, Leon. No wonder Cleavor recognizes you as a worthy warden. Let's hurry back to the professor and show him what we got. That Laventon's got sound judgment plus knowledge to spare, despite its silly streak. Silly streak? Okay, let's teleport. So we've got an hour and a half, and I feel like we're close to the end. So this is the Sinnoh creation's beginning, the original. Yes, one can certainly feel an imposing aura emanating from it. Could this be the feeling of very origin itself? Am I holding the Big Bang? I've been meaning to ask since you brought that up, but the origin of what exactly? I feel like I get those damn knees. Of everything by the sound of it. Exactly, my girl. Now then, back we go to Jubilife Village. Why? We have a crafting station right here. So much back and forth. So much back and forth. Here you are, Professor Laventon. What remains of the red chain, broken as it may be? Splendid. Even in pieces, I think we'll find it's still perfectly fit for purpose. We're jolly lucky you had the foresight to pick up all those broken bits back at the temple. Your turn, Jack. Next comes the Stoner Creations beginning. The fragments of the red chain, collected at great personal risk by the Pearl Clan, then the Stone of Creation's beginning, which we first learned of thanks to the Diamond Clan, and now it's time for Galaxy Team to play its part and turn these items into a proper vessel. Akari, my girl, you're one of our team's greatest craftspeople. Could I ask you to do the honors? No pressure. You only have enough materials to make one, I'm assuming. This is my true battlefield, Jack, even if it may be safe indoors. This is my battlefield. Arts and crafts. Okay, sure. This may take us some time. Perhaps the rest of you had best wait outside while we work. I mean, we better not actually have to go and progress anything. Good. I was like, I'm not waiting around for this. Let's go. Come on, Mr. Professor. Wish they'd hurry up with that in there. I'm starting to suspect all your prattling about the value of time is a cover for your own impatience. The only wild time I feel is unboxing a shooty thing from the collection. I love it. If sitting back and waiting actually solved things, I'd sit forever, because that'd be using time well. Unlike this. We've done it! It's complete! I dub it the Origin Bowl. If the message conveyed to our good clan leader can be believed, then this should allow you to catch the Pokemon that has appeared at the Temple of Sinnoh. Oh! She's pretty in an ugly way. Very polygonal. Then that isn't the last one. A singular and goodness. It's only Monday. A singular and irreplicable Pokeball that can be used to catch the frenzied Pokemon raging at the Temple of Sinnoh. Great. The one and only. Is it a Master Ball though, or do I still have to knock down its health? These Pokeballs of yours are full of wonders. To think the fate of whole Hisui could rest in something so tiny. It's interesting how catching a Pokemon in one of these things brings the two of you closer together. Well, hold on. It's that voice. I hear it in my head again. I've got some telepathy. I don't know why, but I found this game kind of hard to read the dialogue. Some of it, like the way it's written is a little clunky. It's like, because I used to be a teacher and you could tell when a kid has just gone through and like essentially just used a thesaurus. It's like, oh, I'll just like add really like big words when I could just use simpler language. You mean Dialga? Yeah. Seems like mighty Dialga's willing to lend its strength to this fight. That's what it's telling me. That's certainly excellent news. The Diamond Clan's almighty Sinnoh, or perhaps I should say Dialga, is fearsomely powerful. Everything's ready now, Jack. Take the Origin Bowl and hurry back to the Temple of Sinnoh together with Dialga. Okay, so we need to put Dialga into our party, which means we're probably going to have to give up Child of Quokka, because they're going to be the weakest. But that's okay. Game Freak, I'm an American now. Literature comprehension isn't #1 in the world. It's Game Freak, you're locking me out of dialogue because I don't understand. It's very true. Why would it be? I presume it's come from the same darkness as Dialga. This storyline makes no sense. This is true. This is true. I'm not betrayed. What do you mean betray? There's no betrayal. We're in the end game and we need all the help we can get. If anything, we're protecting them. Let's put it that way. They're safe. They're safe in the pastures. Oh god, where are all my Pokemon? Bonnie? Usually they're out and about. Where are they? Anyway. Hang on, let's go with... Oh, hang on, we'll stick with the Ambipom because we could probably do the same thing again. Of, befuddling it with a mud ball. And here you are, Boss One, ready to face your fate atop Mount Coronet. It seems a vicious battle might await you. I'll go where I must. Well, I guess a vicious battle is in the cards.
Who's that Pokemon?
Oh, a Crobat. Very nice. Oh, well said. Now, hearken to my words, young ones. Time cannot be severed from space, nor space from time. The being you will encounter at the Temple of Sinnoh is Palkia, ruler of all space. If it is allowed to run wild, space itself will warp and bend here in Hisui, and eventually the very world may be broken. Isn't Nintendo the company that just replies, F you nerd, or if someone brings up making sense, it's like weird like continuity. It's like, yeah, sure, whatever. We do what we want. Good luck with the catch. Good luck with the catch. I would not be surprised, but I've never given Nintendo a single dollar for even one game, so I don't care what they think. Catherine, what I'm hearing is you're a thief? You've been stealing? You've been stealing? But you have the aid of its counterpart, Dialga, the ruler of time, and therein lies hope. Balance will be brought to time and space, and the world can once again be as it should. Now, take Dialga at your side and make for the Temple of Sinnoh once more. I mean, we were going to, until you literally got in the way. Not as bad as Blizzard, though. Very true. Very true. No consoles, no games, no caring. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. I must say, this is quite the intriguing village. Perhaps I'll have a look around before I go. See what your clothier has on offer. She's like, while the world's ending, let me do a little retail therapy. Excuse me, is this the time for shopping? Well, I'll hardly have time for shopping if the world ends, will I, young man? Fair point. All right, Jack. Once you feel ready, set out. We make for the Temple of Sinnoh once more. Let's do it! Let's do it! Let's go! We're off, Ress. Summer camp. recommendably smart. I mean, it's incredibly intelligent. It's incredibly intelligent. Rather than, I don't want to know how much money I've given them over the decades. Oh, I'm assuming we have to go up the portal again. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Nintendo has this weird way of being unreasonable in their business model. They get mad at fan games, make modding hard, and charge 60, 70 bucks for release of all game. It's true. It's like, yeah, it's... Whee! Mind you, like with a lot of games, like the fact that they all just cease to exist after a while because they're not ported across or they're not remade, made available, like makes me sad. It doth makes me sad. It's the only company that doesn't view mods as a good thing. This is true. I always, with like Nintendo, I always feel like it's because they make it almost like a point of pride to bring out things completely finished. So it's like, well, it doesn't need mods because the game is designed exactly the way we want the game designed. Just the boy I've been waiting for. If Volo is also a secret ninja, I won't say I called it, but I've not liked this man from the beginning. There are other murder IPs, let them vanish into the abyss. This is very true. I know you can buy various sundries at the base camp, but I thought it might be helpful for you to set up here, closer to the temple. I want to have front row seats if there's a chance to see into the world of myth and legend. I'll probably be creeping even closer to the action once the battle actually begins. Oh, but you won't have to worry about me. I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself. I mean, part of it could be the way I'm reading it, but also And besides, I know all too well the strength of you and your Pokemon. I've got no doubt you'll have this whole thing tied up in a neat bow before I could possibly be in any danger. I mean, maybe. Maybe? He's always seemed off. The moment he turned up, I'm like, I don't like you. And it's a weird feeling to have because I'm assuming he's meant to be like Cynthia's ancestor? But it's always made me uneasy. Okay, let's save and then let's do this thing. True. It's like, why are you so nice? Why are you so nice? What's going on here? Okay. There's a hole in my ozone, dear Liza, dear Liza. So much running. Okay, let's get to that. Oh, no, that's not what I want. I wanted to save again, just so we're close and ready to go. Okie dokie. Let's go, gang. For so long, I thought that I had to eliminate any outside element that might threaten the people of Jubilife Village. Whether that meant banishing you or seeking to destroy the temple, the Pokemon of the temple, I felt it was my only path. But you've shown me that I was wrong to think in such a way. Are you ready for this challenge, recruit? How am I still a recruit? I'm just a child. I'm ready to fight. Hey Jack, let's meet tomorrow together. What is that supposed to mean? It's a saying we've got in the Diamond Clan. It means you hope you'll both stay safe. You should be the bloody captain now. It's so true. I am the captain now. It's so true. It's just a saying we got in the Diamond Clan. It means you hope you'll both be safe. Perhaps it's worth listening to what the Diamond Clan has to say sometimes as well. We will support you in whatever way we can, though I doubt you'll need it. I mean, each of them could have a Pokemon that has like Thunderbolt or Flamethrower and be off to the side, like shooting. They could be helping. Protect Hisui and her people. Protect time and space for her Pokemon. Sure. Let's go. You already decimated the leader. You should bend the knee. I mean, he was on his... In Kabuto's defense, he was literally on his knees before. So he's bent both knees. Oh, mama. Oh, damn. Well, that's not good. They all died. Rip Temple, absolutely Rip Temple. Temple is ripped. Oh, okay, that's ours. Is it? We don't get enough cutscenes in Pokemon games. Oh, what in the ugly happened here? What happened to your arms? Why is it a centaur? Pegasus. Wait, is this... The music's amazing. Oh, get stuffed. Ah! It controls all of bloody space. Oh, comments, of course. Of course, comments. Jesus. Can you get tired, please? Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. That sucked. Oh, off! How the hell are we meant to... Just let me fight you, bro. We are gonna die, which is really annoying. I thought we were just gonna fight this thing. What the fuck is happening now? Was I meant to be chucking? What the frack was that? Okay, clearly we're going to be doing this again. I just wanted to fight it. Will you do it again? Continue the battle, because I think the least little bit that I chipped away stays. If you choose to continue, you can carry over some of the progress. Yeah, thank goodness. That was so cooked. I thought it was going to run out like the other ones would be angry and shooting off moves for a while, and then they get tired, and then you get to hit it for a bit, and then anyway, whatever. Got to knock out a whole bar. Awesome. Keep previous progress. We'll see. I'm feeling you're right. I feel it's like, well, you didn't make any progress, so you don't get any progress. This will take a while. This is... Oh, goddamn. See, that move is bullshit. I'm just putting it out there. The music's cool, but this is so cooked. Ready for this thing to just teleport into my face. And then I've got to... No? Okay. sideways, you fool. Okay, at least we got to a bar. We got to a bar. Oh goddamn. Oh god, I thought it was charging up something. Right now it is. God damn it! Are you kidding? That window is so tiny! Bro! Goddamn. Okay, well at least we've... the hitbox is lousy, absolutely. But also like that window to actually send out another Pokemon was tiny. By the time I changed over, continue, thank you. We'll keep our progress. Goodness. I mean, at least this is in this. Like, it's like, oh, okay, you chipped away half of it. We'll give that back to you because clearly you're not having a good time. Because you're more, this is essentially like around accessibility. This is what the options should be. The ones that are hardcore and like to make it more difficult for themselves, sure, the option's there. Restart the battle completely. For the people who are like, this is difficult, I don't have enough fingers to play the game, to do this bit, then it's like, oh, okay, we've whittled it down, so we'll give that back to you, and then you just start again full of health. But yeah, crazy. Keep previous progress, thank you very much. I think at least we got 2 full ones, I think. Okay, so we're halfway there. We're halfway there. Oh, I dodged that, you son of a gun.
Who's that Pokemon?
Go, 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 dodge! Jesus. Okay. Why is your hitbox so terrible? God damn, I rolled into it. That was not the plan. I was like, I need some of this fire to disappear. Thank you very much. No! Oh, okay, okay. Oh, oh, she's woozy. Okay, is that all we had to do? In the ball. Well, that's an insane catch. Ba-da-ba-ding. No. Oh. Okay. I don't know why I have Celine Dion's A New Day Has Come popping in my head. But that's hilarious. I thought we were gonna fight. I mean, we got our butt kicked, but I thought we were gonna like Pokemon battle. Hilarious. Answer your early question. Yes, that's your Master Ball. Yeah. Very true. Very true. I was like, okay, right, we've beaten it into submission. Now we actually need to fight. Is this the end? He caught it. He really did it, didn't he? I mean, you were here. My eyes aren't lying, right? He actually went and caught it. We already caught the other one in a normal Pokeball, or like in an Ultra Ball, but like a normal style ball. Why'd we get the other Pokemon if we had no need for it? No, it burst out of the Pokeball and protected us and then fired the beam thing at it. So like story-wise, it was needed. but like we didn't need it in a fight. Yeah. But I get what you mean, Catherine. You're like, oh wait, we didn't use any Pokemon. Oh, yes, good show. What a catch. You contain that fearsome thing in the Origin Ball. Absolutely astounding as ever, Jack. Thank you. Thanks, Sinnoh. Formidable as usual, Jack. Oh, yes. Okay. So even the commander sheds a tear. Oh, was that meant to be crying? Okay. Never thought I'd see the day. Yes, what a sight to have witnessed. Did you just hit him? What gives, Commander? Not sure I deserved a sumo throw. Well, at least it seems this is no dream. Listen up, all of you. No, you can't call shots anymore. We faced a calamity unlike any we have known, but we were able to overcome it by working as one. This calls for a celebration, a festival for us all. I think what it actually calls for is probably an inquest into your actions, sir. Gather your plans. This will be the greatest celebration Hisui has ever seen. Okay, celebrate with the Diamond Clan. It calls for your resignation. Exactly. You tried to kill me. It's so true. You tried to kill me. You had the restaurant owner tried to kill me. Like the allegations. The allegations, sir. Oh, make sure you watch. Gotta get your money to. Okay. The two clans together, huh? Well, since it turns out we're both following a true almighty Sinnoh of our own, I guess the times when we'd fight over those who were wrong and right are ancient history. I'm sure our ancestors would be shocked to see us agree, but this may well be the best path toward protecting the space we all share. Let us celebrate, for today dawns a new day for all who live in the Hisui region. Is this... Okay, so this is the end? Oh no. Oh no. Is it gonna be... Where is he? Was fully expecting Volo to walk out and be like, and now it's my turn. I was ready for it. I was so ready for it. But no, okay, so here we go. There's the little gang we got to choose from. Adorable. Okay, this was fun. I'm very excited for the new one. The new one that we're putting. We're done finally. Yeah. This is where I was like, I'm ready for this game to finish, or I'm ready to finish this game. Say, oh, we're not going anywhere, baby. This is like people who like people who leave like a Marvel movie before the credits roll, and you're like, like what, as soon as the credits roll, you're like, what are you doing? Like, these movies have been going for like over 10 years. We know that there's extra bits. There's the, not Blossom, whatever the hell she was. And then the Celestica flute. It's something like that. Oh, okay. Bring it on. Iscan, and I can't remember the lady's name. The fact that you didn't need a team of 6 Pokemon to finish this game. We were a lot high level though when we caught Dialga. Ugh, Melly. I mean, the good aspect of Melly's design is that, like, because you dislike them so much, you remember who they are. I can't remember half of the other ones' names. That was a good fun fight. I'm not sure who Kikita is meant to be in like the grand scheme of lore, because she seems like she was a time traveler. Sun and Pokemon will never get free of the box you put them in. No, it's not like a normal Pokemon game. They're not in a box, they're in a field. They're living free, they're running wild. It's not like it's not like all the other games where they are literally in a box, except for, which is what I really, really, really loved about Sun and Moon, is that like, yes, they're in a box, but you could send them to like little islands to do tasks, like to work out or to gather berries or something. And I loved that aspect. It was very, very cool. But you went into the field and they weren't there, so they must be in a box. They might currently be in a box, maybe. But maybe that's because it was the end of the world, so they're like, okay, we'll keep them safely in their Pokeballs. And now that we've cleared up the sky, then they are hopefully back in the... Well, we can go grab them out of the field. Okay, we've got all the different languages. Oh, one person doing the Chinese localization. Michael Bales, Thomas Candlin, who are you? Why are you getting special mentions? It's like, it's cool that they're getting a special mention, but it's like, but why? Why did you get a special mention? Permanent box occupation, how sad. This is true. This is true. The boss fight music at the end was not the best track out of this, but I really, really did enjoy it. I did enjoy it. Do, 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 do. Okay, here we go. 1995, the year it all changed. Love it. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my god, of all the... Excuse me, I'll tell you when I've done finished looking at that. I was like, I think all the wardens were in there. Make sure you load. Okay, okay. Yeah, I think that was the little festival that they had. They clearly didn't take the time and energy to program in a festival. They're like, oh, we'll just... Someone can do some art. We'll pop it at the end. Your arc phone is beeping. God is on the line. Seek out all Pokemon. I'm not doing that, bro. I've completed one Pokedex the entire time I've played Pokemon. I think it was for Sun 2? What? Is there more? What? Hang on, okay, leave your quarters. You aren't done. I'm not catching all the Pokemon. I'm fully putting that out there. Ten missions more. Good morning, Jack. Oh God, oh, I thought we were done. I thought we won. There was credits. We won. Looks like the space-time rift has vanished.
What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal?
Please tell me the sarcasm. I'm fully putting it out there because we still have like essentially an hour left of stream. We will do more, but like this is it. Like I'm calling it. Mainly because this is exhausting. Because I think this is our like 14th stream of this, I think. Who masterminded the original choreography for Aaron Copland's ballet rodeo? Was it Aaron Copland? I feel like that's an incredibly niche bit of trivia. Oh my goodness. They can't just end the game, can they? Ridiculous. Oh, here we go. Oh, Agni Demil, who knew? Which I suppose means we'd better get back to our original mission, completing the Pokedex. I'm not going to be doing that. We're going to meet the Survey Corps office to discuss our next steps. See you soon! Can we finally evolve that Cascoon? Are you finally going to evolve, little bro? You've been here the whole time. The ad should be... Oh, did an ad not... Did an ad play? Why haven't you evolved? I'm so confused. I think it played, but then I think it finished because we got the answer to the the bit of trivia. Oh gosh, what more can there be? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go grab Child of Quokka. Let's do that. Honestly, can't answer. I finished posts and it still never did. That's weird. It's the only natural shiny that we've come across, which is hilarious. And then we gave it to that guy because we're like, oh, we'll just watch it grow over time. There we go. The two gods can hang out in the fields. Are they gonna pop up in the field? I mean, they're not here, but the Alpha Blissey is. Hello, big lady. How you doing? I love it. No, I like so because that one was a storied one. So like the Wurmple's the only one that we've naturally come across. So we've got the Ponyta, but that's just that was a guaranteed, as you put it. With a ghost to battle. I think I just popped her in a bowl. I think I just sniped her from the street. Celine! So, I trust you enjoyed your blood. That was, I don't know what the hell I was reading. That was not what she said. So, I trust you enjoyed yourself at the festival? Thoroughly, madam. Shot in. Shot in. It has only normal moves when I fought it. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that would be handy with the ghost. Indeed. It only seems natural given the crowd. I believe last night was the first time I've caught a glimpse. Oh, whoops, wrong person. Didn't realize you were walking in, Leviton. If it's your friend, just sure. Yeah. I assume it's. I know the chances were relatively easy because they would usually just soft boil the entire time. But yeah, I get what you mean. I believe last night was the first time I've caught a glimpse of you making merry, Captain. I believe you must have been imagining things. You saw nothing. Now, Professor Leviton, to business. What is the current state of progress on the Pokedex?
Who's that Pokemon?
I dare say we've made quite significant progress all in all. Though we could afford to put a little more effort into our research tasks. And of course, it is hard to know how far to go in pursuit of some reports. Certain Pokemon have only been mentioned in Hisui's legends after all. Who knows if they're even real? What? Are they going... Oh, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. With how little we know about Hisui's history and legends, it seems a tall order for us to tackle. Pardon, couldn't help but overhear. Who's this? Volo. If it's Hisui and history and legends you want, then I'm your man. Are you though? Why, I've spent plenty of time studying such things instead of... I mean, while I also tirelessly do my work for the Ginkgo Guild. I think someone's slipping. And I've visited many of the ruins and whatnot here in the Hisui region already. I imagine I could teach you a thing or two about any Pokemon of legend in these parts. Oh, music to my ears, my good fellow. Listen well, Jack. You are to learn all you can from the merchant Volo and work together as needed for the sake of the Pokedex. We, meanwhile, will also continue to gather intelligence on Pokemon by other means. What other means, madam? Understood. I'll set up at the Heights camp then. Jack, I'll be expecting you. I don't like you, Volo. Besides, I have something I'd like to discuss with you too, so I hope you won't keep me waiting. These tasks beside the bottom one can be done in whatever order. Not a spoiler, just trying to save you time. Gotcha. Well, let's just go and... Why are you here, bro? We'll do story stuff, because we're not coming back to these. We'll do the story ones. But otherwise, we're not returning. Let's go. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Send me, Ress. Send me. Was it the field camps that Volo was going to be at, or the other one? Nope, guess it's the other one. Oh, there it is. Volo. Oh, it's going to be all these locations that have... Ah, here we go. Jack, there you are. Yes, I am. Have a look here, if you will. A good, long, close look, please. See these patterns modelled after Pokemon? I've come to think they might be letters, rather like hieroglyphs, if you will. I've inspected ruins across the region and have concluded that they all seem to tell the same tale. The tale of a brave soul who, together with the Pokemon at his side, went on a journey to search for the fragments of an all-encompassing deity. Sure. All-encompassing? Do you mean God? Yes, an all-encompassing deity, the creator of this very universe, and its name is... Arceus? Yes, Arceus. I'm curious if this Volo was a nod to D&D and the Forgotten Realms Volo. Ooh, potentially. Perhaps you've already heard this name. Yeah, I've got him on speed dial, bro. It does sound familiar. Of course, what else could I expect from the hero who saved the Hisui region? But now, let us discuss the fragments. They must surely be the plates. Yes, the very plates you collected as you went about quelling all the frenzied nobles. Haven't you noticed that they all have words carved on their backs? Go on, give them a read. You read the text engraved on the back. The original one breathed alone before the universe came. Someone else is playing Pokemon's Arceus in my friend list. That's hilarious. This original one is none other than the Pokemon known as Arceus. So, what do you say, Jack? I think we should try to gather all the plates. I thought I had all the plates. I've done all the things. And I've got the idea where to start. I'll search. Join me in the heart of Grueling Grove. Sure. Is it... I don't know if it's in this realm. Was it in this realm? Zoom out. Grueling Grove. Okay. Compass says west, Brian. We're going west. Let's go. It's intriguing. Like, this is where, like, I'm glad I'm not a, like a legendary hunter person, because, like, I'm imagining we can probably get an Arceus, but at the same time, I don't care. Ooh, Alpha Stempler. I love that we're just hanging in a hammock, flying along at quite rapid speeds. Beautiful. Okay, what are we doing here, bro? It's gonna be something in the water. Bring it on. Now, Jack, according to my own investigation... Oh, never mind. An Alpha Vespiquen? Terribly sorry, Jack, but do you think you could handle that? Big lady. Big buzzy lady. Puppy power! Bite. Okay, I should be able to... Excuse me? Get in the ball. Or she's gonna bust out. Okay, we tried. We tried to rehabilitate you. She's gonna kill my dog. Oh, John Wick time. There will be no survivors. Zap it.
No, just be better, period.
True, Chalice, true. We need to go back to see Betty the Bastard. This is true. She might be... What do you mean she might be required? Oh! Oh, well, hang on. Why was she carrying a stone plate? She's a bug type. No, we just hit her so hard that she dropped her purse. We're like, thank you. Why did that alpha Pokemon have that plate we were looking for? Maybe it happened to find the plate lying around. In any case, that's the only other plate that I had any information about, so that's that. And yet, nothing seems to be happening, which makes me suspect there must be still more plates left for us to find. Not to worry, though. I know the perfect person to ask. She's bound to know about the plates. Kikita. The one and only Mistress Kikita. Yes. You haven't had the chance to properly thank her for her help in obtaining the red chain, am I right? All the more reason to pay her a visit. On to the ancient retreat. I was like, I can't remember how we get there. Because I think we need to go... When we were kicked out of Jubilife, it wasn't like a specific spot on the map. It was just there. We just got taken there. Sure. Oh, we haven't given survey results in ages. And by ages, I mean 5 Pokemon ago. Wait, hang on. We caught Palkia. Rude. But whatever. That's all good. I'm not that caught up about it. We don't really need money. Next. Return to the village. I just want to go. I don't want to go to the village. I just want to go to my map. I want to go somewhere else. I don't like that. Which potentially they will resolve in the next Legends game. Like the fact that you have to keep returning back to the hub, as it were. To the ancient retreat. Which is a little bit ridiculous. Talk to the professor next time you're in town. Gotcha. Gotcha. Kikita, hello. I was gonna say, I'm like, imagine if she wasn't here because she took off because she's like, oh, I've done everything that my clan has always tried to do, and now it's resolved, and bye. I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, lost one, it's miraculous what you've done. It seems the red chain served its purpose well, and you carried out your duty as you were bid. But what brings you here? Have you not need of me? Or have you yet need of me? It's about Arceus. Tell me all about it. Ah yes, a tale whose origins lie a millennium or two ago. Those are the days of the ancient Sinnoh people, from whom I am descended across many generations. These forebears of mine worshipped Arceus as the Pokemon who created the Hisui region, and I have heard of certain fragments, plates as they are called, that were given to the ancestors of Pokemon such as Cleavor and Weirdeer. Is that all? I thought that surely you could tell us more about Arceus and the plates. I'm afraid I have nothing new to tell you. Why, the Diamond and Pearl clans would never have confused Dialga and Palkia with the creator Arceus had anything concrete been passed down. If only we had more to go on. The answers to these mysteries may even shed light on why Jack here fell from the sky. Ah, I see what you intend. Very well, I'll help as best as I can. Thank you. There's still another of the tremendous Pokemon in Hisui. Other mysteries to be solved. Whether they can be connected to Arceus, I cannot say for certain, but in searching them out, perhaps you'll stumble upon the path you seek. Let me think. There are Pokemon of the lakes, of course, and the Temple Giant. The Temple Giant? Like Regigigas? The Crescent Moon, which would be Cresselia? The Volcano, which is... Hang on, there's one that's called like Volcanion, but then I'm thinking Heatran? And perhaps you might even return to the very beginning. Now then, what would you hear of? The beginning? The beginning, does she mean like Prelude Beach? A beginning for you, certainly. Where was first fell to Earth? Okay. Oh, we just need to hear about each of them and they all become little missions. The secret lurks in Snowpoint Temple. To find it, you must open a door that is sealed. Sure. Crescent Moon? The moon. You must go where you may meet the moon's gaze unobstructed. Does that clue illuminate your path? I mean, an open field, you can see the moon unobstructed. I feel like I need a little bit more. Make for the Coronet Highlands for now. Sure. Can the Bell of Doom shut up? It's very distracting. I mean, it's a more musical, like, Cloister Bell. Bong! The 3 Pokemon? You already know. Go and give them your thanks and show them how strong you've become. It really... Fire Spit Island for the volcano. Okay. I think that's everything. Yep. Cool. I am done with my questions. Very well, Lost One. The rest depends on you and your efforts. It appears that the opening of the space-time rift compelled Pokemon that might otherwise have stayed hidden to come out and see what has befallen the world. They're like, oh, these legendary Pokemon, they were hidden away. But when the world started going terribly, they're like, ooh, I'll come out of hiding for the end of the world. I hope you succeed for your own sake and for that of the Pokedex you labor on. How many Ultra Balls you got? I think we've got like 20-something. I knew we'd rely on you, Mistress Kagita. That's more than enough information to work with now. Let us find those plates. I don't want to catch them. Like, this is where I'm not concerned, because I really won't be catching them. It's just as suspected. Pokemon are key to our search. If we can gather all the plates from them and decipher the messages on the backs of the plates, last, perhaps we can make Arceus itself. You should go search for the Pokemon that Kagita mentioned. I have my own avenues of research I'd like to pursue. I truly can't wait to see what kind of Pokemon it might be. I still don't trust you, bro. Just saying. Stock up, but up to you. Look, we'll go check out Prelude Beach. We'll go see what's landed there. Or we're gonna end up in...
Who's that Pokemon?
Who's that Commodore? I have a message from Mistress Kagita. We were just there. Why do you have a message? How do you have a message? I'm told you're collecting plates of some sort with the merchant Folo. Then we must go to Prelude Beach. Meet me there. That's wild. That's where I was planning on going anyway. Let's do a bit of fast travel. And good luck with the Sudowoodo. Now, what the hell is out here? Is it going to appear in a cutscene? Or is it just going to suddenly go, whoom? Because we're close enough. No? Okay. Ma'am, can I help you? Sir, can I help you? You just chilling? Oh, hello. I think we have like 20 of these. Yet another reason why we're not doing the Pokedex, because there's none. Who has the time? Why are you in your armor, bro? Prelude Beach. Indeed a place of beginning. Now is not the time for words. Face me in battle. Can I push him off the pier, please?
Yeah, baby! Yeah,
107, I also said screw that. Yeah, absolutely. And double catch. Double catch, very nice, congratulations. Are we fully throwing down again? Oh, Commodore, bro, you are exhausting. Ancient Gear Golem. Let's go, Coastal. Let's go. You want to bring out your rock? We will do to it what we did last time. Cut it to pieces. Next. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, yeah, you're a bird, and I am fighting. Rude. Oh, double rude. Excuse-moi. How very dare you. Oh, see, these aren't going to be very effective. You know what's going to be effective? A Sparky Mouse. Squirrel. Same thing. Small rodent that releases electricity. I was going to risk it. Thunder! Beautiful! Cooked bird. Wow. Next. Oh god, not the Giga Impact Snorlax. 4 horsepower? Rude! Thunder Punch! Thunder Punch again. Beautiful, beautiful. Rude. Not beautiful at all. You know what? We're gonna risk another Thunder. Oh, what? Thank you, Squirrel. Thank you very much. Which means we can go back to Coastal, even though they don't have a lot of health left. But they do have the triple arrow attack. Let's go. Well, man. Pew, pew, pew. Gorgeous. Next. Chunky Boy Revenge. Mm-hmm. I'm surprised it wasn't doing its bloody Giga Impact move before, because that was ridiculous. Split Blade. That's how we took care of this last time, I think. Yep. Sorry, Clefable. You're so pretty. Next. Oh, I love Hiccups. Fair enough. Fair enough. Was bound to happen. Togekiss. Togekiss, let's go. Air Cutter. Sorry, Heracross. I think you're great. I think you're really neat. Okay, so did that solve anything for you, bro? Even frightful creatures like Pokemon can be powerful allies. Yes, this we know. What was the point? You've grown even stronger since we faced one another on Mount Coronet. Has this guy just got a plate and he could have just given it to us? Stop teaching us things we already know. Exactly. It's clear you do not view Pokemon as dangerous enemies, but rather as trustworthy allies. Allies with whom you can reach great heights. Yeah, if you just got out of the way. Perhaps you are a divine being yourself. Oh, okay. We went from we're a menace that fell from the sky to like, oh, are you God? Sent to bring us gifts from above. You should have this. Buddy, I'm gonna chuck you in the ocean. Yay. You could have just given it to us. Oh. When the very first of our Galaxy Expedition team, myself, Benny, and the others set foot on Prelude Beach, we found that plate. It clearly held some kind of power, and so I've kept it safe all this time. Your only freebie plate. I mean, it wasn't freebie, we had to beat the guy. I find it fitting that I should now end up with you, who likewise arrived here on the same beach. Perhaps something is guiding us. It must be so. You and I, Adaman, Erida. It would appear, excuse me, it would appear we're all being guided by the one called Almighty Sinnoh. It might be more appropriate to call this region the Sinnoh region. And that's why they named it so. I know I have no right to say this, but we are truly fortunate to have been able to count you among the Survey Corps ranks. It's so true, AP. The dialogue is just mixed in a way, or it's written in a way that's just not how you would expect a sentence to go. If you had not joined us, we would have fallen on Mount Coronet. We would have lost our home. We would have lost our future. Now then, carry on with your survey work. I mean, you interrupted it. You could have just given us the plate. The knowledge that you collect about the wild Pokemon of this region will serve to illuminate our path forward as we walk into the future. Okay. Ridiculous. Okay, let's squeeze in. Let's squeeze in Regigigas. Let's see that. I want to fight a giant. Was this the Regigigas one? Moon, lava, lakes. So it must be this one. Let's go. Take me to the river. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Thank you. Let's go fight a giant. What could possibly go wrong? Do the other ones first. It says blocked off until you do. What? Oh, rest. Give me 2 seconds. We gotta find something else, apparently. How dare. How dare. Oh, is it because we need all the other plates? Because that's the one that's locked behind a wall or something. How rude. Let's go fly a kite. Let's go the moon. To the moon! Hilarious if we go to the moon. The summit camp, I'm assuming? White Game Freak being odd, yeah. I mean, it would make more sense if when we were being told about it, it's like, oh, it's locked behind a wall that has, you know, X amount of divots or whatever. So it's like, oh, okay, I need to have 17 plates or something in order to unlock it, and it will be the 18th plate. Mallyway? I don't suppose a guy like you would even know, but I guess it behooves me to ask, do you know about the Pokemon called Cresselia? Or Cresselia? Read that wrong. It doesn't really add anything of value to the story. Yeah. It could just be unlocked. I don't. Tell me about the moon Pokemon. Well, she's an incredibly rare Pokemon. It's no fault of your own that you don't know about it. Cresselia is said to be the very embodiment of the crescent moon. Her feathers are called lunar feathers, and legend says that if you hold one as you fall asleep, you'll be visited by wondrous dreams. Well, I call her a nightmare, that pesky Cresselia. She's descended upon Moonview Arena and caused my lord to hide itself away. I'm so worried, the lecturer, that I can't even sleep, never mind dream. Then move. I'll go get her. Think you might be able to catch Cresselia and perhaps even claim one of those lunar feathers? Oh, do catch that pesky flying croissant. Do it for my poor Electro. Listen here, you flying croissant. Though I suppose Cresselia can't be all bad if she at least recognizes the perfection of the arena looked after with loving care by the great Melly. Okay, sure, Melly. Whatever you say. Always ready. Oh, okay. Now, is this just a Pokemon battle, or is this like a frenzied thing? Oh. Listen here, you flying croissant. Oh. Oh. Oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate it. Wait, what? Why can't I find it? I threw the Pokeball at you. What the hell was that? Anyway. Yeah, the reverse controls, that was cool. Having to run away to run toward. But also... You're okay, Coastal. That'll be fine. Man! Why you get 2 goes? You know what? Send out the Crunchy Boy. Charter Pokeball! Watch it! Oh, is she self-healing? Oh, come on! Oh, I was gonna try and catch you, but now I'm just gonna... Man, you're being rude. No. Oh, well. Bye! Do we get the plate? Oh, get stuffed! You must catch the Pokemon to battle once more. No. No. She's fine. She can stay there. Bye. That's so lame. Oh, see, this is where you're required to catch all of them. It's so ridiculous. This is where I feel like it can really let down, storytelling. And it's like, oh, okay, here, do this thing, but you've got to do this exact thing. And if, oh, it's not our fault if you keep killing it. You know what? We're gonna go help this guy. Hey, Senki, how you doing? Thank goodness you passed by. I need you to rescue my Spheal. Its adorable round body caused it to go rolling down the hill, and it's headed straight for the Stone Tooth Rose and Boulder Roll Ravine. Those areas are full of dangerous Pokemon. You're the new Survey Corps member. I'm not new. I saved the world. I shouldn't still be referred to as the new guy. Please help me find my Spheal. Sure can. They sure can. Let's go. We're gonna go help a stranger. Oh no, Coastal's still fated. That's okay. That's okay. Hang on, wait. Am I meant to be fast traveling, or am I just meant to follow the path? Bronzor, go away. Yes, yes, yes. You're all very angry little mirrors. Yes, yes, yes. Grumpy, grumpy, psychic, psychic, all that jazz. Spheal! Hello! Hey, buddy! Hey, buddy! Hey, buddy! Oh, aren't you friend-shaped? Shvee! Hello? Hello? I know it's windy, but damn! Hey, Grappler. La-da-da. There they are. There they are. Do they just want to be like a Graveler, right? They saw the Gravelers rolling and they're like, we also want to roll. We have a Ferocity in the chat. Spheal. Spheal. Come with me if you want to live. Sweet. There she rolls. There she rolls again. Hilarious. Oh. Alpha Golem. Alpha Golem. Now, did they roll to the right? I feel like they naturally would not have rolled to the right. Yes, yes, yes. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Yes, 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 yes. Big and scary. There we go. I was like, actually, we will get killed. Caught in the Siamese. All say bad, horrible. You know what a bad rock? Sweden. This is hilarious. What other side quests can we give? How about we just have someone whose Spheal just rolls all the way down the hill? Let's just have that as a quest. Oh, sounds good. Sounds like a plan. That's not a Spheal. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's a Machop. I was like, wait, is that a person? Not a person. Yes, yes, you're all very mad at me. I don't care.
Yeah, baby!
Yeah, baby! Shphew!
Yeah, baby! Yeah!
I was gonna say, I was like, we're on a flat surface. You can't be claiming to roll down a hill now, okay? You're just rolling across. You're doing it on purpose. My goodness, Phil, I can't believe you rolled all the way down here. Oh, you rolled to him. Okay, fair enough. I did escort him all the way down. Meet me back at the summit camp. If you've got a reward, give it here. Yes, you're adorable, but that was hilarious. Oh, who's targeting me? Do you want to die? Bro! Oh, damn. Do you still know I'm here? That would be a yes. Oh, I don't really... You made me do this. Oh, never mind. We can't even hit you. We're the size of a truck, and we can't hit you. Because you're such a nimble boulder. Okay. Let me fast travel. Thank you very much. Hilarious. Hilarious. Okay, okay, but why would you go? This quest is going to end with the seal going back down the hill again. And comedy ensues. Just calling it. Thanks to you, I was able to find Sphere, and it's without a scratch, too. This is for everything you've done. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Be glad 8 found spits where no move seems to can. Be glad 8 bomb found spots where no move seemed to connect. Where does Sphere go? Sweet, sweet! Wee! Sphere! It's dumb, but it's funny. It's so silly. But that's hilarious. Okay, well, let's go. You know what? Let's try and find one more little side quest to do. Because why not? Why not? We'll wrap it up with a good deed. Beautiful. Surely I have something just in like all the requests. We never found a cherub. We're not finding spirits. Oh, I don't want to show a completed. Wow, there's a whole bunch of stuff we have not talked to anyone about. Speak with Odo at the Bogbound camp to learn more about his requests. A Sinnoh that seems under the weather. We can do that. Let's go and de-weather a Sinnoh. That's not how you would explain it. True Cherub only a trace. Yeah, no, it was ridiculous. I think we ended up with like one Cherubi, I think. 10 points for Heracross. Return to the village. It's such a weird mechanic to be like, go back to the city, then leave again. Go back to the city and leave again. You're like, okay. Okay. We're going here. Bogbound camp. Let's go. I knocked so many things out of trees in my 60 hours. I've never found one. Yeah, I think it's particularly the spawn rate, drop rate, whatever you want to call it. It's incredibly interesting that, wait, Senki? Oh, Odo, you're just the exact same design. It's such an early request to get. Like, it's really early in the game where the person's like, oh, I'd love to see, and you're like, oh, okay, so let's go find them, and yeah, never happens. I've been waiting for you. Have a look at that Sinnoh. We're having a look. It looks depressed. I gave it a whole feast of berries, but even though it gobbled them all up, it still seems to have no energy at all. Isn't that odd? Is it pretending just when he's not looking? Or when he is looking, it's pretending? RNG irritates me. I've never had much luck. I think, yeah, like, it's stuff like that that really, like, it irritates me that it's like, oh, like, this is just essentially a roll of the dice every time that, like, you hit a tree and, oh, look, it's another random bug. So I figured it must be parched. After all, it's like a plant, right? It must need to be watered. Okay, it's faking. I love that it's faking, being like, oh, I'm so depressed. If you could fire off the healthy water pulse at it, I'm sure it'd perk up in no time. You're right. Bring me a Pokemon that can use water pulse. I don't think I have anything that has water pulse. Can I just talk to him and get it? He can collect it? Fabulous. Here you go. Take an entire Golduck. Just give me Oblivion, Skyrim, Losses, see if it's the loot system. Yeah. Get ready, Sinnoh. All your worries are about to be washed away. Guess we're doing this. Water Pulse. What? No! I get why it's angry. It's like, I'm on the wrong time. How dare you water me? Calm down. Go to sleep. There we go. Pew. Problem solved. I'm sure there was probably an option to like give him the Sinnoh water if we caught it. Not today. Oh, there it is. Maybe it doesn't like getting wet? No. Is that it? Gosh, I guess I rained on your parade. Sorry, Sinnoh. Shoo. And I'm sorry for making you a part of this too. I thought I was helping. But when you get right down to it, I just didn't understand Sinnoh. Keep working hard on that Pokedex to educate poor fools like me, would you? Sure. No problem. Okie dokie. We are going to call it. We're going to call it. That's the end of our Hisui adventure. Which means next week, I'm very excited. Next week we start our grass-only run of Violet. So that'll be good fun. Bring it on. I may have already prepared like a little team. I don't think I haven't really progressed the story. I got to a point that you could do wonder trading, and then I was just wonder trading until I had a whole bunch of grass Pokemon. Do you want to know what you missed? AP, what I will do is I will just look up a YouTube video, because I'm sure they've probably also got some story, and Arceus comes through the portal and we'll probably get sent back home, all that sort of jazz. So I'll definitely look up a video. I'll probably do it on the commute to work in the morning. But thank you very much for asking. But yes, so concludes our Arceus adventure. It was cool. It's a very I love the mechanics and the idea behind it and all that sort of jazz. This post game stuff, not so much. But that's okay. It's been fun, and it does make me very excited for Pokemon Legends Pizza, or whatever they plan on calling it. ZA. But yeah, it does take a minute to get used to it, particularly like the catching oodles of the same Pokemon, because it's like, oh, if you're going to upgrade the Pokedex, you need to make sure that you've caught 18 of these. You're like, sure. Indeed, I am just going to pop us on over to a different screen. I'm loving it. I've still got that on in the background. Hang on, let me hang on. Let me do this, and let me. Is that linked in? Yeah, beautiful. Cool. Awesome. Wow. Thank you very much for hanging out. It was indeed fun. It was good fun, Catherine. I absolutely agree. I definitely had reached my limit of this game. I was like, ideally we're wrapping this up tonight. And I'm glad that we did, because then it would probably feel a bit more onerous. Grass only is pretty fun. I'd like to say that. Yeah, absolutely. And I haven't played any of the Scarlet Violet DLC either. So keen to see how that unfolds, because we essentially started from scratch. So we're still back in Los Platos. But bring it on. It'll be good fun. Otherwise, we are back tomorrow. We're back to doing co-op streams on a Tuesday. Beth and Jay have suggested that we play Become Human, or Once Human. I think it's Once Human. Which looks a little spooky scary. Similar to Control. That's the vibes I'm getting off of it, because all of us have played about 20 minutes, because it's the tutorial's about that long, and then it chucks you into the open world. So we'll be playing that tomorrow if you would like to come and hang. It would be glorious to have you there. What day do you anticipate starting back to the base game? So we'll be playing, so every Monday we're playing Pokemon games. So we'll be playing, that's when we will start our grass run. So Monday next week, same time, same place. So hopefully see you there. But I'll stick away till you beat it. I don't know, oh, sorry, I missed that bit. AP, I don't know when it starts. So like we're back at the beginning. We have no badges. We've unlocked none of the riding abilities, all that sort of stuff. So I don't know when it unlocks. I don't know if there's an aspect of it similar to, like the only thing I've got to compare it to is like the Armor Isle and the Tundra Isle. The DLC for Sword and Shield. I know you could go to one of them quite early and their Pokemon were lower level. But the other one was like everything was like in its 60s and stuff. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, fabulous. Let's find a lovely human to go and say hi to. It's always a favorite part of this. Just dropping in and saying hi to people and being like, who is live? Who is playing what? Who? Let's have a Chelos, you're most welcome. And AP, you too. Pleasure having you here. Decisions. Actually, you know what? Let's go Pokemon to Pokemon. We will go say hi to Kimura, who is... Okay, it looks like they're playing Heart Gold, Soul Silver, which is very cool. We'll do that. But then I think they're also trying to potentially catch a shiny Regigigas on a different screen. I think, oh, okay, this has to be a randomizer because he's fighting a level 3 Milotic. Okay, this will be good fun. Kimura's really lovely. A lovely Pokemon streamer. So we'll head on into them and we'll say hi. If you would like to use a raid message, there is one there. If you subscribe to the channel and would like to use a raid message, there is one there. Completely up to you. If you've been lurking this time and you want to continue lurking, no pressure to use any messages or anything like that as well. As I said, we'll be back again tomorrow with some Co-op Tuesday. Hopefully everything works. We'll find out real quick. A Kabutops, are you kidding me? I love me a Kabutops. There we go, we'll chuck them. I think you can jump into your Pokedex and find out if you've actually caught them. But yes, we'll be back again on Tuesday. Wednesday, we'll have like a quick little creation stream. But Thursday morning, we will be up bright and early, like 3:30 a.m. my time, because we have the opening of the Paralympics. And similar to the Olympics, I'm going to watch the opening ceremony. So if you are an extreme early bird, or if you're on a different part of the planet and you would like to hang out and watch that, we will be doing that. But yeah, that's what we have on this week. But we will be back again tomorrow doing co-op stuff. I'm going to put one over with Pudge, so you can say hi to her before we finish. 3 a.m. I'm doing, but no. Oh, yeah, I know. It's ridiculous. But yes, anyway, ciao. You're all amazing. Look after yourself. Bye.